Good evening and welcome to the BriSCA V8 Hotstox online racing league live stream. My name is Tom. I'll be commentating on tonight's double header. I'm here with Kieran as usual.
Alright.
So tonight's event is a double header. Again, we've had one before, so it's a very similar layout. How we'll do it is we'll do one set of races for one track. We'll have a 15-20 minute break in the middle where the guys will be able to go away, go to the toilet, grab a drink, have a bit of a rest, and then we'll come back and we'll do the second event on the second track after that. There will be two separate live streams so that people are able to watch it back a bit easier, so they don't have to skip through, and so that's how it will work. So for tonight we'll be racing on the first set of races at the Madman Figure of Eight Stadium track. So for those who like the crossover, there'll be plenty of crashes as we've already seen on a previous Figure of Eight circuit, and then once that's over and done with, we will be going back to the oval style at the Hilltop Stadium, which I think is the outer oval. So yeah, a bit of everything for everyone, some racing, some ovals, some figure of eights, some crashing, so a nice variety. I think really the only thing that will be slightly different, we have another elimination at the end for anyone who was a fan of that last week, which is good. As the cars go around, they eliminate a car at the back each lap. Short and sweet, but it was proved to be quite exciting. And we also have which is actually happening now, a first race which is whites versus yellows. It's a slightly different kind of start to the format.
Yeah.
What do you think about the two tracks for Kieran?
Well, this one is going to be loads of action because where it's so small, they're going to get to the crossover so much quicker.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're going to see them crashing into each other, and then it's the bigger ovals which everyone likes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting.
So we're just getting ourselves ready. Get the cameras. It's quite a short and enclosed circuit, this one, so it'll be interesting to see how that makes things different for these guys. I think they're just about getting ready and gridding up, so we'll have a little look and see who we've got in here. Quite a small grid. I think that's because it's only whites and yellows. So at the front we've got Mad Dog, who is new, never seen him before, so that'll be good to see how he does. Boswell is there with Danny Scholes back in a usual green and purple. Bobbert is there in the blue and the pink. The 101G and Ben Watkis is there as well. So a small grid, only 6 cars, short and sweet hopefully. 10 laps for this, and I think we're ready to get going. Mad Dog at the front on pole. Mad Dog is going backwards, not sure why, pushing someone back. I think they're on the way. Yeah, a little bit of confusion. The 101G gets a storming start, pushes Boswell wide, and already could potentially go into the lead, but Bobbert's got the lead, and Mad Dog's been spun already by Danny Scholes. Yeah, Mad Dog is facing the wrong way, so Boswell takes the lead, and that's Bobbert already slightly going wide as he goes over the jump and to hit the wall. So Boswell's got the lead and he's maintained it, got a little bit of a gap. The 101G is struggling to keep the car straight. So to say only 10 laps, it's going to be quite short. The rest of it will be 15 laps and 20 laps for the final. And as I say that, Ben Watkis takes the inside and has actually taken the lead from Boswell, pushes him down into second. Bobbert is still in third, and the 101G and Danny Scholes are fighting for fourth and fifth. Mad Dog is quite behind now because of that spin. Probably been quite difficult to spin the car around in that tight space. Yeah, he's pushed in for second, hasn't he? So, and actually saying that Boswell isn't taking any of it, he's actually pushed him back wide. Oh, look at that! They're pushing it for they're pushing for that position. Second and third, Boswell has lost it, and the wall has kind of it's kind of pushed him a little bit out of position there, so unfortunately lost him the pace. So Ben Watkis now leading and is quite ahead of Bobbert. And Danny Scholes is now in third, the 101G. And Boswell has unfortunately lost it even more. I'm not sure quite how it happened, but this is good for Danny Scholes. A third place podium spot could be a good result for her. And the 101G's gone into the wall, so that's a bit of an interesting take on that jump. And looking at this, if you do get it wrong, you've got no chance. Oh, nearly.
No.
Boom. It's can unlevel the car slightly, like we've seen in previous circuits, but oh, Bet's the leader. Ben Watkins has been hit by Boswell, so that's Bobbert that's gone into the lead now. So that's changed it all.
Gap as well.
Yeah, but a big gap to Danny Scholes, who's taken second position. No, she's not. Sorry, still in third. So third, yeah. Sorry, Bobbert in first. Oh, but she's gone and hit 101G. Big impact, and that's Boswell on his side as well. Look at that. I didn't quite see what happened there, but he's having to be patient, wait for himself to be reset to carry on. That's the 101G over there. He's facing the wrong way. Not sure what he's doing there.
It's been held up.
Yeah, it's been held up by the 101G. So it now means that Bobbert is there. He's quite ahead in the lead. Ben Watkins is in behind Boswell, who's being lapped, and then there's Danny Scholes, who is in third position. So it's actually only Bobbert, Ben Watkins and Danny Scholes who are on the leading lap. The rest of them are actually being lapped. Oh, Bobbert's been hit big time. Yeah, he was hit by Mad Dog, and so oh my God, Bobbert's no, oh dear me. So Danny Scholes is even getting involved there. So Ben Watkins has taken the lead. Yeah, Scholes, Danny has taken second position now. And she actually has taken second. And it's down to the last lap. Third. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, Ben Watkins takes the win. And Danny Scholes is just coming around. She's getting a little bit stuck by 101G, but she takes second position. And Bobbert will come around and take third. So it's an unfortunate finish for Bobbert. We found out recently the reason why he races in these particular colours was because he asked his two daughters what their favourite colours were. One said turquoise, the other one said pink. So he decided to race in those colours. Mad Dog just comes round. It's still not quite finished. There he is. And over the line. So, even with 6 cars, it was quite interesting. There was the lead had changed 2 or 3 times then.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah.
We let Danny Scholes slowly move up the grid.
Yep, she stayed out of trouble, and she's got a good result from that.
Yeah.
So now we're disappear.
Head into
Guy server
for heat 2.
It's been heat 1, wasn't it? Because that was the whites versus yellows. Sorry. Yeah. So back to the normal layout of 15 laps. All the cars will be there. Or half the cars, shall I say.
Yeah.
So the top 5 will go through from this, and the top 4 will go through from the one consolation race. There he is. So yeah, already we're seeing cars being unsettled by that jump. It looks fairly flat and fairly straightforward because it's quite square, unlike some of those dirt tracks where the jumps were very unlevel. But yeah, we're seeing cars just hitting them slightly wrong, and it's pushing them wide into the walls.
Sure does. Where it's a small track, it all happens so quickly.
Yeah. I think it's going to be quite interesting to try and follow who will be where, because the chances of being lapped are quite high. And if cars are hit, it's going to be difficult for everyone to figure out who is where. Luckily, that's why we've got the on-screen information for us to be able to know who is actually leading and who is not. If one's a
thankfully.
But yeah. So in this room we've got Guy Jolly. He's hosting the room. We've got Billows, Youngie, Sam Parker and Darren Parker as usual. They're together in the same heat. Ben Watkis and Oggy another slightly smaller room, it looks like. Smaller grids. We've had a few dropouts. As I said, we are finding now people are getting back to normal life a little bit more, so people might have more commitments. It is Father's Day as well, so happy Father's Day to any people out there who've celebrated with their dads today. I saw mine earlier, so it was good to see him. So I think we're just waiting for the guys to ready their cars.
We're in the wrong server.
We're in the wrong one.
Heat 1. Back to the 101.
So we were
Heat 1.
Okay, so they planned for us to stay. That's us in the wrong. Get back over to the 101G.
While they get themselves sorted. Oh, put some music on.
Whoops.
So all lined up.
Yep, let's have a little look then. So we've got everyone here in this grid. So we've got Mad Dog again on pole with Bobbert, Boswell the 101G. Joining then we've got Rory Foster in the red and the purple on his own. Further up the back we've got Oggy in the red and the black. John Brown in his yellow and orange as usual. With Jim Racing, blue, black and red. And then Benny is at the back here with a black, red and kind of got a grey looking colour. So I think they're ready to go. Robert's on pole. And away they go. Yeah, so Bobbitt's taking the lead. It's a bad start by Mad Dog, already down to 4th position. And Oggie's come over the jump for the first time. Foster's already in the wall, and I think that's caused a bit of a problem further back with the guys who started at the back, with Benny, Jim Racing, John Brown and Foster, who seems to be struggling quite a bit. Look, he's already at the back of the grid. So, as I say that, the 101G and Bobbert, come over to jump, and they're fighting for first and second as Mad Dog and Boswell fighting for third and fourth. But Benny is already quickly catching up the guys, and potentially could obviously fight for, as I say that, Oggie pushes Benny wide, Jim Racing not too far behind, and waiting to pounce on them. So 4 or 5 of them are going over the jump together. Boswell, there's Jim Racing, he's hit the wall, but I think he gets away with it slightly. There's our leaders. Bobbett's still leading at the moment. The 101G has struggled to keep up with him. And Oggie's just hit Foster, landed on top of him. So this Foster's been pelted big time. So that's made Oggie lose a lot of time there. And John Brown's also hit the wall, so he's pretty much out of it for now. Bobbett's still quite happily going round and safely in the lead. Benny is already up to second and third, fighting the 101G. Rory Foster again into the wall. He's really struggling with this circuit so far. Don't know if it's a car setup or what, but the 101G nearly lands on top of Benny there as you're going over the jump. There's Bob. What a huge hit. Rory is he might as well quit. It's just not happening for him.
Not having a good day.
John Brown and my god, that was a huge hit as well. John Brown and Oggie, sorry. So as you can see, it's already getting a little bit intense, trying to keep up with who's where. So Bobbett's still leading. Yeah. So a little bit of lag as well there. So
there goes Oggie. See there, flying in the air.
Oh my god. And him, the Boswell, yeah. So Bobbett's coming up to them. Hopefully he'll kind of keep himself out of trouble, out of harm's way, to contain the lead. Benny's still in second, and he's actually Oggie again. So Bobbert and Benny are now fighting for that first position. The 101G's been hit. Yeah, he's been hit as well. So Bobbert's managed to get away from Benny, and Benny very quickly caught up, like we kind of imagined. Jim Racing's in fourth. Oggie and Foster again.
Foster's dead now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
Them two are not having a good night whatsoever.
No. Here comes Mad Dog. He hits Jim Racing. That's a big impact. And so Jim Racing was in fourth. So that's going to... In actual fact, Mad Dog himself was behind him. So he's actually... he's come round to hit the guy who's in front of him somehow. Benny's been... been slowed down by Rory Foster's car. That's obviously wrecked and not going anywhere. The thing with the wrecked cars, they stay on the track and they quite often move around if you hit them. Massive hit to Mad Dog. Jesus.
Benny's changed his colour of his car, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Benny doesn't normally race in that colour, does he?
No,
I don't think so. Mad Dog. And it's Jim again. Another big impact. Jim's had 2 massive impacts so far on this race, and Benny comes up behind him as well to take another hit on him. So Bobbett's still in the lead. He's actually got ahead of Benny and got away from him now. Benny might have just got caught up with some of the cars, and Jim racing again. But he's still fourth. He's been hit. All he needs to do is just stay out of trouble to stop himself from being wrecked now, because that's the biggest problem he's got. No, down to sixth. Yeah, that's it. They've caught him up.
Common curse again.
Yep.
You have to say
commentator's curse. Yeah, it's always me. So Benny comes over. Look at that. The leaders are taking a much more kind of cautious approach to the jumps now. They just don't want to be hit, do they? Boswell and John Brown are getting involved in the back there. Jim Racing goes back over into fourth position, takes that position back again. All 3 of them going over the jump at the same time. And that's
up the inside
5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, I think. Yep. Look at them, 4 of them over the jump. John Brown, the 101G, Boswell, Oggie. And there's Bobbert still leading. 12 laps down of 15, so 2 or 3 laps left, and 4 of them again. Look! Oh no!
And Oggie goes through nicely, comfortable.
Mad Dog nearly lands on top of John Brown.
Sneaks out fifth position, which is going to get him through. So
yeah, that's it. The top 5 will go through. So they're fighting for it.
No, always last. Gone up to 5th to qualify. He's doing well.
It's full of action this race so far.
He's catching Jim up, I think.
Yeah.
As well.
There's Bobbert, and he's won it, so he's taking the win. Benny will take second. There he is, the 101G. Where is he? I think he's... There he is. So look, this is for
There he
3rd,
is.
4th, 5th, 6th and maybe 7th, all of them. The Mad Dog's actually behind, so the 101G will come across.
No, because the 101's coming up behind Oggy and Jim, and they're 4th and 5th.
Yep, so there you go.
He had a bit of a comfortable 3rd, he did.
Yep, the 101G. Jim Racing still in
and
4th.
Oggy takes.
Yep, takes the
Oggy
4th.
just takes it.
And as they come round,
Oh, can he hold on? Can he hold
Jim's
on?
got the inside.
For the last
He's
corner.
pushing him wide. Oh my god, it's going to be so close. It's Jim.
Jim just takes it.
Jim just does what he did need to do. But to be honest, they're both through, so that's not too bad. But he wanted that position, didn't he? John Brown takes 6th. Mad Dog will come round to take 7th, and Boswell will take 8th. Yeah, exciting stuff. So as I say, Bob, Benny, the 101G, Jim Racing and Oggy will go through. The rest of them will have to race in a consolation race, and they get another opportunity to get through with the top 4 in that one. So there's not many that will actually not go through to the final in this.
No.
Not
Right,
many.
so now we go to Jollers.
Now we go to Jollers, yep.
While we're letting that all load.
So, as we spoke earlier, we've got some other guys in this room. Once they get gridded up, we'll have a little look.
One person I ain't seen tonight, our Gold Roof and European champion, Cold Racer.
Yeah, there's a few names we haven't got here tonight.
No, he must be one what's dropped out of the last one.
So we got Danny Scholes on the front of the row, Ben Watkins, who was in the race earlier, Sam Parker and Darren Parker, two brothers, are right next to each other on the grid. We got Billows, Jollers, Youngie and CJ. I think they're ready to go as they rev up.
Yeah.
And away they go. So Danny Scholes gets away, but Ben Watkins gets an even better start and is already pushing for the lead, and he's already got the lead. Yeah, they sit on the inside. So Ben Watkins takes first position. Danny Scholes goes down to second. Sam Parker takes third, and Darren Parker is in fourth. At the back we've got CJ fighting with Guy Jolly, Billows and Youngie at the back is ready to pounce on them when they entangle with each other. So far so good, nothing too aggressive. No one's done anything stupid, and Ben Watkins is leading quite nicely. Yeah, not yet. Not until they all come round. I think they're all quite reserved so far.
And they don't care if they lose it or anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
The ones out the back.
Yeah. They look like they're going to be pushing while they're getting close to each other. They're quite happy to a bit of rub in and pushing, but so far it's all quite clean and all a little bit too nicey. Oh, there's Youngie pushing Billows.
There we go.
Yeah.
Starting to get argy-bargy now.
Yep. So Ben Watkins still leading, and Danny Scholes still in second, Sam Parker still in third, but Ben Watkins is gaining a fair distance now, so comfortable lead. Just needs to wait until he crosses over and everyone starts going over the jump at the same time when it gets interesting. Yeah, that net was close, wasn't it? So this is how it's going to be from now onwards. Looks like Ben has kind of got this whole lead, but is now under threat from being hit and potentially that race lost. So looks like Billows and Guy Jolly. Oh, Danny Scholes has been hit by Guy Jolly, and that's a real shame for Danny because she was going for another second position, which she's done well so far. But it's not the worst case scenario. It's not the worst thing in the world because she could catch up when other people have some misfortunes with the crossover. So, but CJ in second. Where does CJ come from?
Don't know.
Well, no, I'm out of nowhere. Sam Parker's still third. Youngie's now fourth. Darren is down to fifth, and Billows down to sixth.
Which they go over the crossover. Oh, the leader.
Ben gets away with it again. Yep, CJ there. CJ in the yellow and the red. He's done really well to kind of really quickly gain up to the leaders. So again, all nicey, all going around, being nice with each other. It got a little bit intense. Oh, Darren Parker nearly goes into Ben. Guy's gone over. Yep. Sam Parker. Oh, Sam actually.
Someone's got the remote control for Scout Electric.
Yeah. Oh, Ben Watkins goes over carefully. Guy Jolly and Billows. Yep. Oh.
And CJ gets a bit involved.
Yep. So it's not affected too much. We've still got Ben and CJ leading at the moment, so
just Billows dropped once.
Trying to work out whether CJ is catching up to Ben at the moment, and it's all down to how they approach that jump and whether they're getting away with it or not. And that's Billows facing the wrong way, so he's having to spin back round and get going again. CJ's been hit. Yeah, Danny Scholes hit CJ. Yeah.
Not affected too much. But
that's the leader. Ben's been here as well now, so that's really pushed him out of position. Oh dear.
He's
dear me.
Now. He's trapped.
Yeah, look, he didn't reset himself. He wants to go back as normal. Where's he going? He's always decided to go back round again.
I think he's just going to go for it. He might as well.
Yeah, he's been pushed wide.
What's he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. he's having a nightmare. Oh my God, where is he now? He's down to he's in last position. Literally.
All their places, he just lost from first to last.
Oh my God, it's all falling apart for him. So that's now put CJ in the lead.
He'll be bit.
He's in. Yeah. Massive
Sam
impact.
Parker as well.
Yeah, he's hit his brother Darren. Sam went into Darren and they've hit each other. Sam is second position, so he's doing well now. Obviously, other than that, so Danny Scholes is still third. I told you, I said that it could come back where she could get back up there if she's clean. But again,
stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble. I don't want to get the old commentator's curse again.
No.
We're 2 laps away from the finish.
Ben. There goes Ben again.
Oh my God. You know, literally nothing happens to him, and all of a sudden it's just happening every time he goes over there.
Yeah.
Last lap then, so CJ will come across to take the win soon, ahead of Sam Parker. Looks like, I reckon. Where's the line? There's the line on the left hand side, so he's just going to go around for one more loop.
Around the last corner, takes it nice, steady.
Yep.
To the line. And then over
Here he goes, and he wins. That was good. So Sam Parker there, Sam Parker in second position. He's going to come round and take second. There he is. Billows will take third. Yeah, surprised by Billows. I thought he wasn't doing so great. Danny Scholes. It's a shame she's taken fourth, but at least she's in the final without having. She doesn't have to go for the consolation. So that's a really good result for Danny. Well earned as well.
We don't really see her in the final, so it's quite good to see someone new in it.
Yep. Darren Parker takes the last one in fifth. So Youngie Jollers, Ben Watkins, who was leading for pretty much half the race, has come last. It all literally just changed in that one impact, and he just couldn't get himself in the right direction. Then he went in the wrong direction around the circuit. Didn't realise. I don't know if he realised what he was doing, but in the end it ruined his race. So he's going to have to do it all over again in the consolation. So the consolation will be in this server, do we think? Looks like lag got Ben. He's talking about some.
Looks like it.
So we're staying here for the consolation.
Yeah. While we wait for them to all join.
Okay, so I'm trying to think who we've got in this. Not going to be many. I think there's only going to be about maybe 7 or 8 in there.
Yeah, about that.
I think maybe some of the guys will prefer when they go around the larger oval circuit, but
yeah.
Let's wait and see. Okay, let's have a little look at the grid. So we've got Boswell at the front. Oh, actually, no, I think we're wrong. Mad Dog is just about to come down and take that position. Yeah, Mad Dog takes up the front with Boswell. Ben Watkins, the really unlucky guy in that last race, is in the row behind in the yellow and the blue. Rory Foster's behind them with Jollers, Youngie and John Brown, and they've started fairly early. Yep, already.
He wants this badly.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to drive angry, probably after that, frustrated. And when people say when you drive angry, you drive a lot better when you're angry, and you really want it. So Ben is leading already, only 7 cars in this one, so relatively a little bit smaller, so I no doubt it won't be anywhere near boring.
And he gets the fastest lap straight away.
Yeah, look at that. He's absolutely steaming ahead. Yeah. 3 of them go over the jump together. Rory Foster with Boswell and Guy Jolly. Always a dangerous thing to go over with 3 cars side by side. Rory Foster's been pushed in the wall by Boswell. Oh, Boswell got away with that. I thought he was going to hit the wall. Rory's gone into the wall though, so pushing for second. That second position, they're not really going to be fighting for first at the moment because Ben's really just taken it into his own hands. But Guy Jolly's now got that second position, so a bit of a squabble over it. And it's a little bit scrappy at the moment. John Brown coming. Oh, Ben's been hit again.
But he keeps it going.
Oh, does he though?
He's just connected.
Oh no, he's still going. That's allowed Guy Jolly and Youngie to go. Oh no!
No, what's happened to him?
It is. Oh my God! Unbelievable.
He's already disappointed again.
Oh, I can't believe his luck. So let's put Guy Jolly in the lead. Youngie and Rory Foster are now pushing and fighting for second position. Rory Foster goes on the inside, takes it, but Youngie's gone back to the crossover and he's on the outside now, and Ben Watkins is there. We knew he would be. He's going to try and push, and at least if he can get qualified and get through. To be honest, the state of the back of his car isn't great. It doesn't look great.
He was going to keep going. I really thought he was able
well,
to
he looked like he was going to go, and he almost did, didn't he? But then he just spun out, and all of a sudden it just seemed like he just wasn't really in control of his car. I don't know if he's having more problems. Yeah. Youngie's gone past him again, so he's really struggling now to get that second position back. Oh, he's gone to the wall! No, Ben. Oh dear. This is just not your night. Mad Dog is taking him out of the back there. There he is, Ben Watkins. Oh, yeah, he's been hit. So the leader's been hit by Mad Dog, so that puts Rory Foster in the lead. Youngie, but Guy Jolly's done a pretty good job of getting himself back together, and he's still in third, so he's not going to be going through at this point, but he's got a little bit to catch up with Youngie to try and get in that qualifying position. Sorry, it's top 4. Yeah, I've done the top 2 again. I did that last time.
Yeah, so he's in it,
so
and
he
Ben's
is.
Just got back up in it now.
And Ben is in 4th, so he could qualify for it. So that's the top 4. So Rory, Youngie, Guy Jolly and Ben Watkins. Oh, John Brown nearly takes out Youngie. Mad Dog.
Almost.
Yeah, very close. As they're going around at the moment, it seems to have calmed down a little bit. No one's really taking anyone out. No one's pushing anyone. Right. Only 4 laps really to go. So very quickly coming to an end this one. Still Rory Foster leading. Youngie's not too far behind. He could push for that first position, but will it be worth it when he just needs to qualify?
I know Rory's doing quite well, proceeding like from the last one.
Oh no, I can't believe it.
There goes Ben again.
Ben's been hit by Mad Dog. He's out of the qualifying position now. Oh my God. No way. No way. Mad Dog has hit Ben yet again. Yeah. It's
quite mad that Rory Foster in the last race got wrecked completely.
Yep.
But now
he's there. He's actually lost the lead to Youngie, so Youngie's actually gone past. It might have been a racing incident, it might have been something more.
Now they're catching up with Ben.
Yep. Oh, Ben nearly gets hit again.
That was Ben.
Yeah, Ben's lost positions to John Brown and to Boswell, so
he needs 2 spaces to catch up. But
Mad Dog spinning around.
About this.
No, oh, there's some terrible. The lag is horrendous at the moment. Yep, they're going to struggle with that. Let's have a little look, see what's going on here with the
Ben's
leaders.
catching up with John Brown. He's overtook John
Yeah.
Brown.
Oh, but John's
Ben's
pushed him in the wall. Yep. Oh.
Oh, that's all they need. Ben needs Boswell to get through, but
yeah,
I don't think it's took him out enough.
No. There's Boswell. There he is. He's about half a lap ahead. So, but he's just hit the. Is that Guy John? No, it wasn't. It's Rory. He's hit Rory. Right. So Rory's now stuck in the wall. He's actually stuck on the wall. He's had to reset.
He's finished.
Oh, he's finished, is he?
Rory.
Right. So Boswell takes then 4th position. Then that means that Ben, unlucky. After all of that, is out. Oh, John Brown, big impact. Yeah, Ben is out. Oh my God.
Very unbelievable. For a very guy. Yeah,
he's. Well, you might think, well, what's the point? Later on, he's like, oh God, my luck just isn't there tonight.
Well, he might have it in the overall, though. He might have it in the overall, where there's not got that crossover, because that's all what Ben's had trouble with so far is the crossover. We've seen that he's quick, but the crossover it's just not there. Alright, and I think we are staying in this lobby for the final. So while they're trying to sort the lobbies out, Right. So obviously rolling start.
Yep. So you're going to disappear.
Yep. I'll see you in a minute.
Okie dokie.
You got the thingy ready?
Yep.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. So look at the final then, before we get onto the track. Our guys have qualified from the 2 first heats and the consolation race. We've got Billows, CJ, Sam Parker and Darren Parker. Good to see both there. Danny Scholes, a really good effort so far tonight, so be good to see what she can do in this final. The 101G, Rory Foster, Boswell, Youngie, Guy Jolly, Oggy, Benny, Jim Racing and Bobbert, who did really well in his heat. So as I say, the rolling start will happen. Kieran is the pace car. Don't forget, you can join the Fetcrest Racing League, which is where me and Kieran are from. Kieran runs the races from Breakfast, unrelated to these guys, but another league. Anyone who wants to join, they can do, as long as you've got the Breakfast game and you're up for some fun. Anyone can join, but with this stream, for anyone who's watching who's never seen it before, we've been going for the last 8 weeks every Sunday. These guys are the BriSCA V8 Hotstox. They race in real life in that particular format, and tonight and for the last few weekends they've been racing on online leagues, so that they replace their real racing with something similar, like a lot of the guys have been doing whilst this pandemic happens. We'll get back to normality. The racing will be starting in the next month. Some of it's already starting now, so the guys will be getting back to the track very soon, but they've all decided to, as much as they can within and around their home lives and their work, they're going to finish off this league, which will be finished in the next 2-3 events next week's. So tonight this is a double header. We've got plenty more to come in the next few weeks to finish it off, to hopefully get an overall league champion at the end. So let's have a look. So we've got K-Man, obviously he's the pace car, Bobbert, Danny Scholes, Boswell, the 101G, Darren Parker, Sam Parker, Rory Foster, Billows, Oggy, Jollers, CJ, Youngie and Benny, with Jim Racing at the back. So I think we'll get started as K-Man takes the pace car out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
I think I wonder the way they go. Yep, they're already on the track and they're already underway. Let's get the camera back into a position. There we go. And that's Bobbert in the lead with Danny Scholes in second. The 101G's third. Sam Parker and Darren Parker are behind. All the cars are going over the jumps. What we don't realise is this is a full room compared to the ones we've had in the heat, so a lot more cars to deal with. I reckon it's going to be chaos. As we already see, yeah, there's 3-4 of them into the corners already. Yeah,
packing up at the back.
Yeah, it is already bunching up very quickly. and the quick guys at the back. Oh, there's Oggy again. That's the second time he's done that tonight. Gone and got too much air and almost landed on someone. So Darren Parker's pushing Rory Foster for third position there. The leader Bob has been hit, and he's been hit hard. That's put Danny Scholes in the lead. Rory Foster's in third now, and he's going to go past Bubba. Now all Danny needs to do is just stay clean. Easier said than done.
Calm.
She gets round. Yep. If she gets round, she wins this. It'll be a great win. Yep. So as she comes over, nice and easy. Bobbitt's still in second, so it's a great recovery from there. But saying that, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th are already bunching up, pushing. It could be anyone's game at the moment. Oh, but Dennis Scholes is going to... Yeah, go on. I'll let you go with this.
The inside. And then CJ's coming up the inside. Can CJ take the lead? They're trying to push Danny. Danny's keeping her cool. Very, very smooth. But CJ goes up the inside. Can Danny get that back up the inside? Danny goes.
Oh, she's got it
over the jump. CJ back up the inside. Can Danny get back up the inside of him for the next turning? Which she does. Oh, it's a good fight for the lead. It's
constantly chopping and changing, switching over, isn't it? So yeah, this great, and she's defending really well.
Really well. But here comes Guy Jolly now and Bobbitt.
Oh.
So now it's 4 of them fighting for the lead, but Jolly to go up the inside, takes the lead, but can CJ get back up the inside of him, which he does. It's a good fight for the top 4.
Yeah, it's very good.
Very good fight.
So Danny Scholes has gone down to 4th position, so it's not the worst case scenario. She could keep up with the guys, and if they fight for those positions, she could take that lead again. So.
But are they going to start catching up? Which they are. There goes the top 2 leaders.
Yep.
And Danny Scholes straight into Guy Jolly.
She's getting caught up, and she's allowed. Yeah, she's got allowed everyone else to catch up there. She's in the mid pack, and that's going to be really difficult to kind of almost stay in touch. Oh, she nearly loses it. She has. Yeah. Oh, she's in the wall now. So it's a shame. That's a big shame. Never mind.
Doing so well.
Yeah.
Very, very well. Good fighting it was for the top 4. Till that the back marker's on the crossover, and then goes Bobbitt straight to the billows.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, and Youngie.
Oggy went over. Oh, we've got Boswell, Jollers. We've got everyone. Danny Scholes is there as well. 3 of them. Look. Oh. Okay, wow. It's really started to kick off now. So let's try and work out who we got. CJ in the lead.
Separated around the track now.
Oh, Billows has been hit again. The 101G. CJ as well. Oh my God. It is really kicking off.
Oh, and
Jim, yeah.
Jim's saying that.
So CJ's leading then. We've got Bobbitt in second according to this. Oh, Billows, big hit.
Billows.
Where is Bobbitt? There's Bobbitt. And he's got Benny behind him, in 3rd position. Darren Parker's in 4th. Rory Foster's in 5th. Youngie's in 6th. And then from there, oh wow, oh my God,
Oggy.
Billows and Oggy.
And Billows.
We haven't really spoken about Oggy other than the fact he's been in a few incidents, but he's struggling in this one, I think. Sam Parker, whoa, that was close. Oh, blimey, there we go again. Oh, CJ's hit Jim Racing. CJ's the leader though, so CJ's in the wall, and here comes Benny. Benny's going to take the lead. There he is, he's taking it, but Benny's hounded by everyone there. Benny's taking the lead from Bobbitt. No, sorry, from CJ. Bobbitt's there.
Just behind though.
Yeah, so it's actually... CJ's been hit again.
CJ again.
So CJ has gone from... He's a bit like Ben. He's taken the lead, and then all of a sudden he's been hit by everyone. So these are the 2 leaders at the moment. Oh,
Bobbitt.
Yeah, it's just a spin, but it's not good because he's facing the wrong way.
Now. Benny's getting away.
Oh, CJ's been hit again by Jim Racing. So Danny Scholes comes across. Oh, nearly hit. So is Bobbitt, and Bobbitt was so close. Oggy is in the wall. Yeah, on his own. There's Rory Foster, who's in 4th. He's actually in the wall now. He's getting stuck, so that's a bit of a bad one for Rory, and that's put him down to 7th position.
Oggy's just done
3 of them are involved in that. That was everyone. I can't work out who's here. Danny Scholes, Darren Parker, 101G.
Benny's
getting
nailed up now.
Yeah.
But Benny has overtaken 3rd place, so he's lapped 3rd.
Oh my God!
That's how far in front he is.
So Benny is doing really well.
Second.
Bobbitt is still there. So there he is.
Not far behind the leader. But third is
Oh, the
miles
101G,
behind.
big impact again. Yep, so Benny is leading.
Right
There he
there.
is. He's just gone
Oh.
over. Bobbert is second position, and we've got Darren Parker
Oh, there goes Oggy. Oh,
in third.
Bobbert's just get away with that.
There's Benny. How's Benny doing with laps? Because I can't actually see.
I think they're on the 18th lap.
So 2 laps down then to go, potentially. So if he's on the 18th, we'll have a keep an eye on this. Sam Parker.
Oh, there goes Sam
No, I
Parker.
thought it was third, but it's not. So Benny will come across to take
he's
down to his
taking a course first.
19th
Oh.
lap. Oh, it was close, wasn't it? That was very
Yeah.
close. Oh, that's
there
Jim
goes
racing
Jim
into the wall. Jim's struggled today as well. I don't think he's doing so well. There's Benny.
Oh, just
He's
misses.
our leader.
This is his last lap, so he's coming over to take the victory.
Benny will take the win for the
there goes
final.
Bobbert. Who's in second? Oh,
So Bobbett's got Darren Parker just behind him. Look, there he is, second and third.
but I think he's a lap down though.
Okay,
There goes
so
Bobbert.
No.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He
So
did
Rory
catch up,
Foster's
but he
going to take
caught up.
fourth. Where is Rory Foster? Crikey, yeah, right. How far they all are behind.
Yeah.
Rory Foster's youngie. CJ's taking 6th. Sam Parker's going to take 7th once he comes round. There he is. He's just coming round now. Sam Parker takes 7th position.
Danny
Oggy
Skulls
will
are fighting
take
with Oggy over the line.
8th. Yeah. Oggy takes
Oh,
it.
that was close. 8.
9th will go to Skulls, Jim Racing 10th, and 11th will go to the 101G. Boswell, Billows and Jollers all didn't make it. I'm not surprised by that mount, to be honest. Well, that was so hard to keep up with.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, we've got to almost
But it was a
really
good-
just
good
focus on the
final.
leaders here.
Very good final, that was.
There was some great racing between CJ and Danny. Was it CJ and Danny Skulls? No, who is it? I can't even remember
What
now.
for?
That lead.
What was
Was
that?
it the one where you were commentating on it and they were switching and changing?
Oh, so it was Danny,
Danny and
Bobbert,
Bobbert,
CJ, and
yeah.
Jollers.
Yeah.
The top 4 what was fighting for first, which they put up a good fight. It was a good fight to watch.
So we now have the all-comers.
Yep.
2 different races for these. Then we'll take a little bit of a break and we will get ourselves ready to go to our next circuit and our next stream, which will be at the Hilltop Stadium Oval circuit.
Yeah.
So a little bit later on we've got more of the same, another set of heats. We have the final, the all-comers, and we have a second rendition of the elimination shootout, which the guys seem to enjoy, so they've arranged another one. It'll be interesting to see how it works on the oval circuit, whether the guys will be aggressive or not. We did see right at the end of the last one, I can't remember who it was, but it was down to the last 2 and he took him out on that last corner straight into him and he ended up winning. So that was really good to watch.
Very good. Alright, while it all sorts out.
doing?
Not bad, you?
Yeah, good, cheers.
How did you
You
get
got
on
that?
there? Go on, go.
Quite,
I had that one, alright. In the end.
well, to be fair, I was just making sure get it straight sort of thing. I didn't want to go in there hot or make any sort
No.
of mistakes. Main thing around that track.
I was going to say where it's all close racing, because where it's small track and that, and once, like, especially with that final where you've got a full grid and it's more, once everyone starts separating from each other, everyone's getting that crossover together.
Yeah.
And it just goes to hell sometimes, and I see that sometimes you was getting some close action on the crossover and just luckily missing them type of thing.
Yeah, I made sure to say if I did see someone jumping across, I made sure I went to the furthest to the left every time I went to do it, so I made sure I just missed them or made sure I
Yep.
found the boat so I can not get crashed out.
You had an unlucky one in one of the heats, didn't you? You was leading and got caught out a bit.
Yeah,
And then
I
lost
caught up
it.
with Oggy, I think it was, in Heat
Yeah.
1. But then, there again, it was only a white top that won it. Robert, I think it was, that won it, and he's not part of the shootout, so I'm still pleased with the second place.
Yeah.
Just happy to get the points in. Really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What about the next race with the oval?
Well, they're doing some laps. Quite comfortable. Got quite a good setup for it. Hopefully I'll be up there. Just trying to get them valuable points in.
Yeah.
Not for going stupid moves. Hopefully keep it all four wheels.
Yeah, you know, out of the wall, facing the right way.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Need to get them valuable points.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
stuff. Right,
All adds up.
Exactly.
well, good luck, well done for winning the final,
Cheers,
Yeah.
mate, yeah.
and hopefully see how you get on with the next one.
We'll hopefully have a little chat later.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah,
Speak to you
will
later. Bye bye.
See you
See
later.
you there. Just letting them finish off, and then hopefully I think we'll be going into the race.
Okay, so all comers race number one. On the grid we've got Bobbert in the two daughters chosen colours. Ben Watkins. Here you go, Ben. Here's an opportunity to redeem yourself. See how that goes. Sam Parker is behind them. John Brown, Billows, Youngie, Oggy, and at the back we've got Benny, our final winner from the figure of eight. I think we're ready to go. Right, away they go. So Bobbert is in the lead. Ben Watkins, good start. John Brown and Sam Parker are right next to each other, but Sam Parker has gone on the inside and has taken third position. John Brown is taking that position back again. Youngie, Benny, Oggy and Billows are all fighting over for those positions at the back. So Bobbert is still leading. Ben is catching him up quite quickly. Billows takes Youngie out and he's spun him round, yeah, and that's spun him completely. So Youngie is down to the back of the grid. Bobbett's still leading. Ben Watkins is going to push for that first position again. Look at that. He's very, very close.
Right behind Bobbert.
And I do wonder whether Ben is thinking about the fact that he's just had no luck so far, and whether that's going to affect his confidence, maybe.
Maybe.
So
He goes up the inside.
yeah, he does go back up on the
Bobbert.
inside. Yeah, he's going to go across
There's a
over.
jump.
He's got the lead, but he's on the outside for the corner, so he's going to have to take that. And on the inside, he's overtaken him. Yeah, he's got it. He's taken the lead. So Ben Watkins is now our leader. Bobbert is second, still doing very well. Sam Parker is a nice, lovely third at the moment, with John Brown, Benny, Billows, and Oggy all are fighting for fourth position.
First two kind of clashed with each other, which has slowed each other
so
down.
Ben and Bobbert are fighting. Yeah, so Sam Parker is very close. Yeah, look at that. It's all getting a bit physical now. Oh, Sam Parker's hit Bobbert. Is he spinning him? No, he's not.
No.
He's not.
Held on.
Yeah, but those three are getting close, and they're all getting a little bit touchy-feely.
Yeah.
Oggy seems to fly high on this jump. Really high.
I think it's that road cutter. I think that's
yeah,
what
maybe it just lifts off, yeah.
But there goes Bobbert up the inside again of
he's got it.
Ben.
So these two are fighting left, right and centre for this. Ben couldn't be any more determined to get that win, and Bobbert has been there or thereabouts up there all evening so far, so strong, confident performance so far from Bobbert. Yeah, Sam Parker still in third. Sam Parker's been there or thereabouts as well tonight. Billows is in fourth, so doing pretty well with Youngie, Benny, who's struggling to get up the field at the moment. Even after that win, where he performed very well, he's not anywhere near the lead at the moment. So Ben has just kind of got a little bit of the distance with the lead.
Yeah.
Bobbitt's struggling to keep up with him now, and Ben has just got to keep himself calm, be confident as he goes through that jump, to make sure that he's not going to be causing any issues with anyone who goes over. There he goes.
Closed the gap
he has closed the gap, hasn't he?
Oh, he goes up the inside again.
Oh yeah, he's pushing it, and
oh no, I think
he's gone wide. Yeah, he's gone wide now, hasn't he? So you see the way that Bobbert goes round. It's almost like he drifts around the corner before he's even stopped the jump. It's quite interesting. Oh, this could be close. Oh, he's been hit.
No.
But so Bobbert's been hit as well. But although it's just only slowed him down. So Sam Parker goes into second, Bobbert goes into the lead, and Ben is now third. 11 laps down to 15. So there's only 4 to go. So Ben could lose it again. Not the worst case scenario.
There goes John Brown.
Yeah, John Brown and Benny have been hit. John Brown is rolling, so he's not been too badly affected. He's at the back of the field, so John Brown's pretty much out of it at the moment. So Bobbert is leading again. Sam Parker is second. Oh, Ben Watkins has just hit Oggy, and I think he's got stuck in the wall. Yeah, and there we go. Can't believe it. 6th position. Yep, 6th position down to now.
I think he's got the amp there.
He's fighting with Youngie, but that's Sam Parker's taken the lead. So Sam Parker is now no leader. Oh no, but Bobbert's gone. Yeah, go on. Bobbert's gone on the inside.
As I say, Bobbert's gone back up into the lead. It's another fight now for the lead. Sam and Bobbert. Bobbert do like these fights for the lead.
Yeah, he is fighting everyone for the lead, isn't he?
Yeah. So now they've started on the last lap as well.
Bobbert's
hold on.
He's in his element with this track. It's almost like it suits him really well, Bobbert.
Last bend, can Sam Parker do anything?
I don't think so, no. Bobbert's going to take the win for the all-comers Heat 1. Sam Parker, a well-deserved second. That was good. Benny will take second. I think Ben Watkins, you say he's heading off.
I think he's got the ump. I think he's got the ump.
He's going to try and take out someone who was maybe relevant, but Billows takes 5th, John Brown will take 6th, Oggy will take 7th, and Ben Watkins will unfortunately come in last. Maybe I'll shut up about Ben. I won't even talk about him. I won't even say anything. And then he might win.
So if he's first, we won't say he's first, we'll just move on to second.
Oh, bad performance. He's in last place. He's going to struggle. Ben, oh dear, he's not going to do very well, is he?
Alright, so we'll go and find out all comers 2, and then we'll be having our 15-minute break. and then we'll get ready for the oval.
Yep. Alright, so all comers is ready with their grids. It looks like Danny Scholes and Boswell are quite far up the header there in the grids. Here is Mad Dog, I think he's about to get into position. Darren Parker with Rory Foster, Guy Jolly, CJ and Jim Racing is there. Only 8 on this race, so again another smaller grid, but no less action as we've seen in the previous races. Let's follow Danny Scholes, Boswell and Mad Dog as they start off on the grid. Away they go, good start from Mad Dog, look at that, oh no, he's at the wall, oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. He got a storming start, but it's actually got too quick into the corner. Oh, Danny Scholes has spun round Boswell, so Boswell's been pushed round.
Just let you know, Mad Dog's a female.
Oh, Mad Dog is a female.
Yes.
Right. Well, cool. Well, welcome, Mad Dog. She is a Mad Dog. I caught this all wrong the whole time. So we now have 2 females. We've got Danny Skulls and we've got Mad Dog. Well, our apologies. We didn't know that Mad Dog was actually in this until tonight, and we didn't know Mad Dog was a female. It's fantastic to see another female involved. More the better. So Danny Skulls is still leading then. Rory Foster is in second. CJ is third and Jollers is fourth. Jim Racing is following up in fifth with Boswell in sixth. So Rory Foster's taking the lead ahead of Danny Skulls.
They're having a fight.
Yeah, CJ's gone on the inside and CJ looks like he's going to take the lead. Now CJ normally is one of the ones to get ahead very quick, and he's been there at some point tonight, but he got taken out. So
there goes Danny Skulls up the inside.
There's 4 of them fighting for the lead. This is really interesting. Almost 5 of them there.
Turning into 5.
Yeah, turning into 5 of them. So Jim Racing is there as well, CJ. Oh my god, this is a great fight for the lead. It's constantly changing. Oh, it's getting... Oh no, that's Rory Foster, and he's got away with that big time. He's hit the wall and he's back in position. So Danny Skulls has gone down to 4th position now. Jim Racing is the leader with Guy Jolly. And CJ, 5th position Danny Skulls was down to. So Boswell is catching up to this pack as well, with Darren Parker a little bit further behind, and Mad Dog, she is at the back of the grid now. So Jim Racing has maintained that lead now and got ahead of Guy Jolly and CJ in second and third with a big impact. Yeah, and Rory's hit Mad Dog.
Away with it again.
Sneaky Rory.
Getting away with it.
Yeah, getting away with it a few times, isn't he? This is all quite close. When other than Darren Parker and Mad Dog, we've actually got a fairly close bunch of races.
Oh, there's our Foster. He didn't get away with it this time.
No, so he's in the wall, and that has that's ruined his chances. 9 laps down of 15. And we're waiting now for Jim Racing to go past CJ, Guy Jolly, Danny Skulls in 4th still. So she's done really well tonight, I think, and she really has. Yeah,
on this track.
She's kind of kept herself to herself. A couple of chances that she's had to get some high results, but a bit unlucky. But yeah, she could. So Boswell, Danny Skulls go over the jump. Darren Parker and Rory Foster, there he is. Jim Racing, our leader.
We've got Jollers and CJ.
Yeah, they're having a bit of a fight, aren't they? So here they go, swapping positions.
For about 4 laps.
Yeah. As they are fighting, CJ's gone on the inside there, pushes Jollers wide. But Jollers will no doubt come back on the inside. And they go over the jump. Still fighting for those positions. Here comes Jim. Oh, so close to hitting Rory.
That's close.
But Jollers and CJ again are together.
Still fighting.
I tell you what, I think that's allowing Danny Skulls to catch him up. Because I don't think that slowly. Yeah. I don't think she was that close.
Like, Jim ain't really even getting away. So these two fighting, actually not really losing much time, really fighting. Which is unusual for when 2 people fight.
Yeah. Darren Parker's on his own, but no, he's got Rory Foster with him now. So Guy Jolly's just got ahead of CJ now, and CJ's going to push him wide. Danny Skulls, as I say, is very slowly catching. I don't think it's going to be enough, although she's on the backside.
Jim's got away.
Yep. Jim has got away, hasn't he? It's going to be his last lap. Away. There it is.
Oh yeah, his last lap, yeah.
Oh no, Danny's... Yeah, she's gone into Mad Dog. It's not too bad. Unfortunately, Darren Parker's gone ahead. And then here comes Jim, yep. Oh, CJ's hit a wall. Yep, Jim Racing takes the win. Guy Jolly will take second. CJ will take third.
CJ takes...
Darren Parker 4th, and Danny Skulls will take 5th. Boswell come round.
Boswell
Yeah, 6th.
will take. R. Foster will take 7th, and then it'll be. Well, as I
I
said,
don't know. Rory.
should take
Rory.
7th.
What are you doing, Rory? The finish line is only there.
He keeps getting taken out by the computer.
You're like, I'll get across the finish
go.
line whichever way I need to.
Every time he backed out, he kept getting taken by the computer. Right. So now we are going into a break. Literally, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back in 15 minutes, so it won't be on this same link, it'll be a new link. So if you subscribe to the channel, stay on the channel and just refresh it in 15 minutes roughly, you should see the new link for the live stream. But it'll also be on the website as well for the V8 page, so keep your eye out, and we'll see you back here in 15 minutes.
See you soon.
See you later.